Hi guys, welcome back to batch 17 of Abilities Awakening. Let's start the guide from Prishe. Almost no one ever used her, but many use her hairpin for their character. I think that's just too sad, okay? Will that change after Awakening? Let's take a look on first ability Awakening. Will to live plus 2. This is one of the best skills he has. With this, you can give AoE re-raise for all characters. The downside is you need to waste 3 turns to cast this, and because this was only last for 3 turns, that means you will be forced to use the same combo sequence for the duration of the battle, and that's annoying because that makes you unable to use your strongest attack. However, with this awakening, this ability lasts for 9 turns, and that's insane guys, especially if you have healer like Ayaka. That means you can maintain re-raise for your party easily. The character that's probably die in the battle is your tanker or provoker, but most characters probably survive, but that on timing or threshold attack. With the long duration, you can simply maintain 1 re-raise for your tanker and no need to worry about other characters for 9 turns, of course, until you get that insane threshold attack. So this one is very good. The guild cost is kinda expensive though, even when it only use white crest, so it is all up to you, okay? If you want to use her, then this is a must update, okay? Next ability, Tornado Kick plus 2. The damage boost is nice, but the reason for upgrading this is for your next combo attack, Prishe Special plus 2. You need 4 turns to set up Prishe Special, and after using it, you need to repeat the combo again. That makes her really bad, okay? So many use Prishe as MP battery or AoE re-raiser back then, because this annoying requirement. But now Tornado Kick plus 2 let you use Prishe Special plus 2, which allow you to use it again. This means you can use it on every turn, and the most important thing is it doesn't have 1 turn limitation. I haven't tried it, but based on other abilities with same description, okay, I believe you can do other combo ability like auto life plus 2 and then use Prishe Special plus 2 when you can, okay? You won't lose it unless you die. But even you cannot do that, it is still amazing because you can deal 10 times damage chaining skills every turn. You also imperil 40% all elemental resist. However, it has same weakness as Lila's Heaven Shift. You cannot chain this with anyone except with herself. Also, I must say that this one is kinda inferior if you compare it to Heaven Shift because Lila doesn't need a setup or anything. But yeah, that's just a skill comparison, not a full character, okay? Because Lila cannot do AoE re-raise. And the last awakening, Flawless. This upgrade gives her huge attack boost from 60% attack to 110% attack. This makes her can keep up with recent 5 stars base attackers. Huge Spirit also nice because this will make her super tanky against magical attack compared to other 6 stars attackers. Remember that she can also use Kuraga, so that spirit is nice for emergency healing. Before awakening, I say she is 8 out of 10, but after awakening, I guess she is 11 out of 13. Good, but the weakness is same like before. No chaining partner and complicated setup, which make her not that reload friendly unless you get that Prishe Special plus 2. So should you awaken her? In my opinion, maybe no, okay. But maybe if you have 2 Prishe, so you can awaken her to 7 stars form, then you should awaken these abilities because they will be carried over to 7 stars form. But if you only have one priest, I doubt you are gonna use her if you haven't before. Now let's take a look on the 4 stars awakening. Let's start from Mirai. His unawakened form is simply mediocre, not good and not bad. I think it is still the same even after awakening. The first awakening gives you nice fake double hand boost, 125% equipment attack. Yes, that's amazing, but again, like other double hander, you need well set up to make him good. And really, if you have Buster style to gear him up, then simply use Cloud, okay? So unlike Zyle, Weary doesn't have an ability to deal higher damage than Cloud. And if you still insist to debate me for saying Weary is for newbie, yes, you may be right, okay, but for Awakened version, it is really stupid because this upgrade costs 1 million per upgrade. Again, I must say this, are they drunk or something, okay? Priest Flawless only costs 120,000 gil and this 1 million? Nicely done, Gumi. Also, this one kinda conflicted with his next awakening. Also, before talk about the second ability awakening, I think this kind of, the 4 stars double hand on global is kind of broken because, yeah, it is Gumi's fault because they limit double hand. Okay, so on Japan you can stack double hand, so a character like Wirei can become a good character, but on global I think, yeah, it is useless. So I think it is better to awaken his Master Fencer. You can get 100% attack boost, and yes, that's amazing. Gumi has given us 2 dual wield, if I remember it correctly, so this is more reliable than gearing him with double hand equipment, especially because it is only fake double hand, so you can only use one-handed weapon which has lower damage multiplier. So awaken this one, okay, instead of that double hand. The last awakening, Stonefall, is very nice Earth Imperial and finisher for 4 stars class. However, I think you shouldn't bother with him, especially when the 7 stars awakening already in front of us. Better save that resources for 5 stars base abilities awakening and your guild for 7 stars awakening. Simply ignore him. Next, Veritas of Earth. Put it simple, I think he is the only 4 stars worth awakening on this banner. The first awakening makes him has 55% defense and health boost, which surpass Warrior of Light. The regen is also nice if you don't have Kyuraja tier healer, but I can say the defense may be not relevant anymore on newer trial because on this day you kinda need 100% physical dodge to survive. And for normal weekly trial boss, I think Warrior of Light is enough. His second awakening is very unique though. It deals damage based on your defense stats. Even Wilhelm doesn't have this kind of ability. The damage mitigation is also same like Unawakened Impregnable, so yeah, it is pretty amazing awakening. The last awakening is also very nice. It reduced the chance for him not protecting your allies, so you have less chance to get bad RNG. His awakenings are good, but again, they are kinda expensive, so only awaken him if you don't have 5 stars tanker like Bosch or Wilhelm. Okay, I can say that his awakening is simply too late. Okay, especially if you have 2 Wilhelm, then Wilhelm is one of the character that get 7 stars awakening. Okay, so yeah, you don't need to awaken this Veritas of Earth because you can awaken Wilhelm to 7 stars and he can become AoE tanker. at 7 stars. Next, Veritas of Water. Her awakenings are good. The first awakening seems huge, okay, 10 times magic damage, but remember, you need to do a setup for this. So yeah, it only deals 5 times damage per turn, which is nothing special, and lose to dual cast Meteor. I know that it costs less MP than dual Meteor, but still very bad. Next, Water Lord. 30% magic is not a boost, okay, but a compensation. Heavy armor mean, yeah, no magic stats, so nothing special from this awakening. The counter is nice, but she probably won't survive on tough battle without protection. Finally, the last Forbidden Arch. It is nice, it will last for 20 turns. Like you can see that Swift Current plus 2 deal more damage than Mind Blast plus 2. So no reason to awaken that, okay? And next, the 45% break are nice, but you cannot replace your breaker with Veritas of Water because yeah, she needs a setup to do this. And yeah, I think the best ability is the 30% magic mitigation. Okay, you can combine that with normal mitigation to reduce the damage further. All elemental resist is also useful for your magical tank. So yeah, pretty good to become support than magical attacker. So if you need a support character that able to buff all elemental resist, then she can become one of the alternative. Okay, but I think maybe Oran is better. She was very bad back then, maybe 6 out of 10, but after awakening I think 9 out of 13. Okay, finally the last character, Veritas of the Wind. Oh my god, please don't bother with this one. Remember, you cannot chain your jump attack, so you cannot use him on, yeah, you cannot use him on 10-man battle like what you do with Zyle. I know that the jump damage is amazing, but if you cannot chain that, it means nothing, okay? In my opinion, he is very trash, not Veritas. So yep, I think that's all you need to know about this patch awakening. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.